Hi, I'm Nicholas. I'm gonna get right into it because I'm gonna try not to talk for a long time. What? I'm not gonna try, yeah, no, that's what I mean. I think I'm gonna talk a lot and I wanna not talk a lot, but I think I have to talk a lot because if I don't talk a lot, then I'm not gonna be explaining what I love about these things. Okay, so Kim Kardashian did a video for Vogue. It is called Objects... What is it called? I know it's called like Objects of Affection by Vogue. Oh yeah, inside... You cannot kick them. That's not nice. Inside Kim Kardashian's home filled with wonderful objects. And it's a part of their Objects of Affection series where they have different people on. Obviously, I would love to be a part of that, but I'm not a celebrity. So I'm gonna do my own. I keep things that I have sentimental attachment to. I can find sentimental attachment in a hair tie. Like, it doesn't matter. So I have a lot of stuff. I'm only gonna do 10 things though. Most of these things are like a part of my old life. Does that make sense? Ever since I moved away from Toronto, my life has dramatically changed. My wants and needs and overall view on what's important has changed. Anyway, let's get into it, you freaks. Okay, you know what's really cute? Let's start with the cutest one. That means I have to get up. This is a bin. In this bin, I have things that I have been given from students 6 years ago. Like cards and stuff from you guys. It's just like a bin full of stuff. Oh, wait, you know what's an example? Okay, this is from Stacy. Oh, I'm literally wearing it. I wear this all the time, I forgot. It says Emmizzie on it. Do you see? E-M-M-I-Z-Z-I-E. Anyway, it's this cute little bracelet that she made me, and I literally wear it almost every day because it's cute. The fuck? Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Some of these things I need to throw out. That's a different conversation. Oh, this is a letter from Bailey. Oh my god, this was on my 28th birthday. Steven just farted. Oh my goodness. Can you go that way? Because I can't smell that. That is too much. Oh my god, you're gonna murder me. I don't deserve that. Stay right there. Oh my god, my student Laura, she made me memes one year. Okay, she made me memes and it was so cute. I thought I told you to get out. This one's a good one. Nick watching my bent, turned in and shaking legs from across the room. And it's this. Don't look at my nails. I bite them. Get over it. Me and Nick looking at each other from across the room when someone says something shady. Yeah. Do you guys remember when me and Edmund did the YouTube video, like, gross pong, disgusting pong? I can't remember what we called it, but it was a YouTube video, like, a couple years ago. We couldn't find ping pong balls. They were literally nowhere. So Krista, actually, you guys know Lakin. That's her aunt. She sent me... like mailed me ping pong balls, which is so funny. So we should do that again. Disgusting pong or beer pong. To Nick from Carson, and this is like one of my students. Back in the day, the kids would go to comp, like dance comp. They had to like write things on safety pins, like nice things like you're talented, you're beautiful, you're an amazing dancer. And they would hand it to kids from other dance studios. And then it was so cute. Carson was such, I wish I knew how old she was at this time. She was so little. But for my birthday, she made me like one, and it says like, you're flawless, you're amazing, you're an amazing coach, you're persistent, you're so funny. Like, it was just like all these things, and she was so little and it was so cute. Oh my god, I'll never get rid of this ever in my life. Stop, Steven's bow tie from my wedding is in here. This was a bow tie you wore from the wedding. Yeah, you looked very handsome in it. Yeah, you did. I'll put a picture of Steven in the bow tie right here. The very first P.O. box thing I had ever got in my life. Like, I never had gotten anything. This is like a couple years ago. Oh, I'll never get rid of this. It says, always blessed, never stressed. And it's a picture of, not you, a picture of a seal, and she like draws these. And she sent it to me. It was so cute. So there's a bunch of that stuff in here. But then also, I have my bag here. So a couple years ago, this was my like dance teaching bag. 7, 8 years ago, a student gave me a crying Kim Kardashian pin. I lost the back, but it's just been in my bag ever since. Like, I don't know. Oh my god. One of my students, Courtney, she doesn't dance anymore. When she was also like a baby, she made a bobby pin heart and gave it to me. These are safety pins. Can you see? Randomly, my student Mackenzie put on here years ago on this bag, and I don't know, I'll just never get rid of it. It's just there forever. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. Didn't I ask your stinker booty to leave? Dad, I know, but I can never leave. I mean, like, I also could go through just all of the things that I'm so, like, thankful that you guys have sent me. Like, hello, those lights are from Amelia. Like, there's so many things in my house that are just, like, gifts from you guys. It's insane. Like, I'm so lucky. Next is a picture. Hold on. So I have like no pictures in my house. I know that you see these pictures. Those are from Amazon. They're literally the stock photos that came with the frames, and I just never like, I never took them out. I had this plan to like put in cute pictures, like black and white pictures of like me and Edmund in there. And then I got lazy and I didn't do it. So anyway, that's that. So this is the only photo in my house. My parents got me it. And it's from Edmund and my wedding. Well, there's a glare because you're in front of a window. So this picture sits in my bedroom and it's me and Edmund from our wedding. I am on my tippy toes here in the picture. But yeah, we got married last year on December 21st. A very sentimental one. I don't know. It's like one of the most special times of my life. Like I got married. What the fuck? Like, hello? Which actually, hold on. Do you see this pink ring right here? This is a ring from me and Edmund's first date. We went to an arcade and we like didn't do well. So the only things we could afford were like a bouncy ball, which is in my car still, and this ring that I put on my bag, and I don't know, I just never got rid of it. That's a sentimental thing. This next thing I'm gonna talk about is like, I hate talking about like designer things because it's so not my life anymore. It's so funny. So like I've changed a lot mentally. Like my sole like focus for working back in the day was like to buy designer things, which is so like dumb, so stupid. Like I wish I saved all of that money, essentially waste it, but maybe I just would have wasted it in a different way. So there's things that I bought in my early 20s that like today I would never buy, but I keep them because of the sentimental value that it has. Okay, so this bracelet, guys, I'm actually really struggling to show you this. It is a Givenchy bracelet. It has been through it. When I tell you this bracelet has been through it. Oh my god. So it's super cute. I actually really like it. Like I love it. I'm happy that I have it, but it's like I would be okay if I never had it. Does that make sense? This was I think one of my first designer purchases ever. I had wanted this bracelet for like years. When I tell you years, like I'm telling you like years. Oh my god, someone just looked at me. I can't wait to have a house one day that is not on the road. I can't wait to be able to sit in front of my window and not make eye contact with every person who walks by my house. I hate it because this is the only window in my house that gives me actual light. Whatever, I'm happy I have a house, but like I'm not happy that I make frequent eye contact with people who walk by my house. I have sought after... Hello? Somebody is delivering the newspaper and Steven is not happy about it, sorry. All of the designer pieces that I own, I actually had wanted for years, and that part I am proud of myself, I guess, for, is that I had wanted them so badly. As much as I impulse bought these things, it wasn't like I saw it and I bought it. It was like I impulse bought it emotionally, but I impulse bought something that I had wanted forever. I don't know if I'm translating that correctly, but anyway. I guess I am proud of myself that like I worked a lot. Insert that Kim Kardashian audio that's like, get off your fucking ass and go to work. I used to work like 18-hour days, 7 days a week. Actually 18-hour days, 5 days a week. And then on the weekends I worked even more because I drove 2 hours, sometimes 3 to 4 hours to work every single weekend. I was crazy, okay? I just loved the idea that I could want this item and then work my ass off and then I would go get it and it would bring me so much like joy. I am a person though that like, I don't want to say like money doesn't make you happy because so many things in your life cost money and those things make you happy. But like to this day, this bracelet makes me happy because of the time in which it represents. Does that make sense? So it's nothing to do with like Givenchy or whatever. Like it's an item from that time where I was working my ass off and it felt so good that like I was just having a bad day one day and me and Matthew were out, my best friend, we were out and I was just having such a bad day and I don't even know why I was having a bad day. Fuck it. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy this bracelet that I've wanted forever. And when I bought it and I was in such a good mood and every time I put it on, I'm just like kind of reminded about like this time period where I worked my ass off. I wish I had that work ethic today, but to be honest, there's nothing in my life that I'm like, I need to work my ass off to get right now. Like, I don't feel that. Anyway, whoa, what is this turning into? This bracelet just reminds me of an older version of myself who I'm proud to no longer be, but also proud of for working as hard as I did. Does that make sense? Anyway, moving on. Ooh, this one's good. Let me put you on. Ooh, this perfume, Alaya. okay? It is just Elia. This has been my perfume for probably a decade. This is the only perfume I've ever worn. Isn't that wild? And like, to this day, it just gets me going, gives me a wetty. Every person in my life knows that this is my scent. Actually, fun fact, so we used to have studio sleepovers where like the dance studio kids, they would have a massive sleepover. I would just stay till really late and then we'd go home, but we'd play like a lot of games and stuff like that, and we'd always play like hide and seek. And my dumbass smells like this all the time. You will never catch me smelling like anything but this. This perfume is unreal. If you ask me the notes of it, it has notes of hell fucking yeah, I smell good as shit. That's all. I don't know, woodsy, fucking musky, bitch, I don't know. Smells good, okay? It comes with a little bit of a price tag though. But I think it's worth it because, oh my god, I didn't even finish my story. Ugh, it's this coffee. We would have the studio sleepover and we would play hide and seek and the kids would find me every single time. I would be in the best hiding spot and the kids would walk into the room and all you'd hear is, Nick's in here, I can smell him. And I'd be like, no! And they'd find me every single time, but it's so funny. Anyway, it does come with a little bit of a price tag. Do I know how much it is? No, I think it's like between 140 plus, 140 to like $170. Depends on where you are, to be honest. I haven't bought this in a while because, do you think it's expired? I haven't been out enough, you know what I mean? Like I only go teach dance and go to the grocery store, so one bottle will literally last you well over a year. Holy moly, like two, if you spray it one time, you will smell like that for the rest of the day. You can put it on your shirt and it will smell like that, well, until you wash it. Like it is just unbelievable. And fun fact, I think I said this in my last YouTube video, if you want it to go a little bit longer or like put it in more places, get an unscented cream, put it in the cream and rub it all over your body and your whole body will smell like this and it's just so good. Hell yes, honestly, hell yes. Fun fact, a lot of guys ask me what cologne I'm wearing and a lot of girls ask me what cologne I'm wearing to get this for their boyfriends. But it's a perfume. It's just like a more strong smelling perfume. It's not fruity, it's just like strong. Anyway, yeah, it just reminds me of a time in my life when I had so much more money. This is the same time when I was like spending a lot of money on dumb like designer shit, and that's what the time that this came into my life. And honestly, every time I put it on, I feel luxurious, I feel rich, I feel like yeah. This one is short, this is a quick one. This is my first plant I had ever gotten. It was a gift for my birthday or Christmas, I can't remember. But I know it was a gift from my friend Melissa. She used to be like only this big, like just this girl. And then she turned into this beauty. She was in a pot like literally like this big, I don't know, really small. And then I switched her to this and she just was like, oh, finally some room. Anyway, so I named her I'm Jisoo, I'm okay. Because she's okay, she's doing well, she's thriving, she's more than okay. But yeah, so Jisoo from Blackpink, but that's the name of her. I love her. She's my first plant baby and she will always be my favorite. I do play favorites, I'm sorry. So this one is actually, where is it? Oh, it's really special. Everybody should have one of these. I don't know, if you don't, that's weird. So ever since I was in, oh my god, I almost just threw up. Ever since I was in like high school, I always had a box dedicated to who I was dating. Also, it's kind of nice because then when you break up, you can burn it all. You know what I mean? Because it's like, fuck you, bitch, I'm burning it. But anyway, so yeah, this is Edwins Box. It's kind of small. Weird. It is in an Elia box, which is funny, that's my perfume box. And it's just like a bunch of random stuff from like our relationship. I have like the first ever flowers he ever bought. The first and only ever flowers he ever bought me. Edmund, if you're watching this, he bought me flowers and it was really cute. What is this? These are like the receipts from our wedding bands. Oh my god, I stole. He has this thing, it's his dad's pancake recipe and that was written out and I stole it. The Incredibles 2 in 2018. This is our movie passes. Oh, this is our marriage license. What else is in here? Oh, this is from a date we went on. $208. We were balling. Oh my god. We went and saw Black Panther. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of random stuff from our relationship, like random receipts and stuff, just like moments. I encourage everybody to do it, but I think this is so special so that like one day when we're like helly old and we have babies, I can be like, look at all the little things, and I show our kids. Like, it's cute to have. I love it. And he got the Elia box, so he gets the most expensive box. Oh my god, I'm so sick of these bitches walking by my house and looking at me. Who looks in someone's house? You guys are freak weirdos. Anyway, so there's that. I guess to piggyback off of that, my wedding band is one of my biggest objects of affection. I think this is my favorite purchase I've ever made in my entire life. Okay, Steve might be my favorite purchase I made in my entire life, and I think this is second. I don't know how to show you, okay? Can I just put a picture? This is my wedding band, okay? I don't have time. I'll put a picture up. So this is our wedding band. His is yellow gold, mine is white gold. And I had this really amazing idea. I think we talked about this in our wedding vlog. If you haven't seen it, I'll actually link it below. It's pretty cute. We talked about the meaning behind the wedding band. It says reserved on it because reserved means kept specially for a particular purpose or person. That is my person, and it is kept specially for him. This finger. But yeah, so you ever listen to like your intrusive thought that's like, stick the middle finger out? Mine did that. Mine just told me to do that. Sorry, there's like so many people walking by my house. Like, can you guys stop distracting me? Like, I'm trying to film a video. Don't you understand? So that one, again, super cute. If you want to know more about that, I'll link that video below. But yeah, this one's like emotional for me. I don't know where it went though. Hello? Sweatshirt? It's near the end of the video, so maybe I'll spill a little bit of tea that I wasn't gonna talk about. This is a sweatshirt that I made. This was one of the first sweatshirt designs when I started the Ugly Aesthetics and I was selling clothes, which I don't do anymore. I'll never delete this. Delete this? I'll never get rid of this, even though it really does not fit me. So I started my clothing line at the time because I had always wanted to do one since I was like a teenager. I was like, I wanna have a clothing line. You guys are so far from me. Can you just move up? I got a screen printing machine and I just like would spend hours and hours a day upstairs in my house, like 10 hours a day, screen printing sweaters and t-shirts and sweatpants and selling them online. And it was right when the pandemic started, and I did it because like I didn't have any internet anything at that time. Like, I don't even know if I was monetized on YouTube yet. I honestly don't think I was. Teaching dance was my only source of income. The pandemic started and it was like, I was making $0 because of that. Like, I all of a sudden went from making a lot of money. I got a house, like I was thriving, and then the pandemic was like, psych. So I was like, oh shit. So like, I guess now or never. There's no excuse. I have to start this clothing line because like I need to survive. Anyway, so I made it and I was like, oh my God, work. And it was going really well. Like, I was making more money than I was teaching dance. Like, I was so happy. And like, people were loving what I was making, and it just felt like so fulfilling at the time. Emotionally fulfilling, because I'd wanted to do this forever. I was so proud of myself. And then I got a manager a few months after. Honestly, like, when did I start this? I think I started this in like March. I got a manager, I think, in like August. Oh yeah, and then I got TikTok. So I had literally gotten TikTok, started my clothing line, and then TikTok just like took off. I signed my life away that they would get a certain percentage of everything I did. At the time, it didn't seem like that big of a deal, because in my head, like, when you get a manager, like, they help you get work, so it's like, that makes sense because you're making more money. But when you're not making more money, that's shitty. Oh, you guys know when I made that? Oh my God. You know when I made that video saying why I was stopping the Ugly Aesthetics? I still couldn't really tell you. So while I was doing all the work, spending 10 hours plus a day upstairs in my house, making clothes to sell, I had to give a good percentage of what I was making from this to my manager, like to somebody else, right? There was nothing happening, like they weren't doing anything with the Ugly Aesthetics, like the clothing. They never made me a penny with my clothing stuff, but I was giving a large percentage of it away. And really a huge reason, which I couldn't talk about when I made that other video, was like I wasn't out of the contract yet. Felt like I was doing all of this work and giving so much of it away. It took a lot of the love out of it for me. I still all the time have like ideas of things I want to do with clothing, but like it like killed my drive for it. And I hope I get it back, because it was my dream of being like, oh my God, since I was like a kid. But that like got tainted because I had to give such a big percentage away. So I'll never get rid of this, because it was like, I made this when I was just in the peak of me loving what I was doing, and I think like fulfilling a huge dream that I had. Yeah. This one's sad. It breaks my heart, honestly, because I wish I still had that love for it. But right now it's just like tainted. This one and then the last one, they go together because they're about Steven. These are Steven's baby teeth. Oh, those are my baby teeth. They're your baby teeth. He had baby teeth. Oh, speaking of, look at this. That's you when you were a little baby. Look at it, guys. Look how cute. Wait, back up. Thank you. This is Scoob when he was a baby. Stop, he was so small. It's amazing, he just never grew. He's still that small. He was 12 weeks old and 20 pounds. And honestly, his paws were probably 10 pounds. These are his baby teeth. Can you see? Look at it. I'll never get rid of them. I don't know. It's just so cute. Like, these are his little baby teeth. Come here, Scoob-a-boo. I gotta see your teeth first. Come here. So do you see how small these are? These are 3 of his baby teeth, okay? Come here. I gotta see your teeth first. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Here, sit down. Okay. Wait, I gotta get your eye boogers because you gotta be handsome for the people. Oh, Dad, now I got big teethers. Big teethers. You don't use them on your dad. And I guess, like, the last thing that I'm so grateful for and an object of my affection is my Scoob-a-boo. The best purchase I ever made. Dad bought you. You cost me a lot of money. Oh, thank you. You kissed me and then burped. That's great. Scoob-a-boo is my best investment ever because he is my emotional support pupper who needs emotional support. Yeah, that needs emotional support. Thank you, thank you. Obviously, you all know who Scoob-a-boo is. He's my big, sweet, but pretty scary puppy dog who likes to stalk his dad. Do you like to stalk your dad? Steve has obviously changed my life. Insane. I don't think I would be here today without him. And I don't mean like in my career and whatever. Well, that too. You bought me a career. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. Very appreciative. Thank you for the job. But also like emotionally, physically, spiritually, historically, geographically, I don't think I would be here today. I get sad. I get pretty sad, Dad. You do get pretty sad sometimes, Dad. You do get pretty sad. And Steve is my like literal reason of how I get through a lot. He talks to me, he calms me down. Steve is my life support, you know what I mean? Like, Edmund will be my life support, honestly, when he finally gets to move in. I spend every single day, every moment, every night, every cuddle, every kiss, everything with my baby boy, everything. This dog is my whole life. And like, I would sacrifice almost, do not show the booter hole on the camera. This is not only pups. Move your bum. I would honestly sacrifice almost everything in my life for Steve. Like, honestly, I would. He has given me more than I could ever explain or imagine. Like, I'm not gonna cry, so we're done talking about Steve. There's a lady across the street holding a baby, and Steve is not impressed. He says, "Get that thing off of the streets. Banish all babies." I did really like doing this though. I think this was really fun. In the comments, write your objects of affection. I would love to know what things like you keep or things that are so important to you or things that have sentimental value to you. Like, I think it's like so awesome. Honestly, out of all of these, I think the things from like my students and from you guys are like the things I hold the dearest to myself. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love you so much. Thank you for so much love on my last video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitch, it is at Nicholas James Emmizzie. That link is always below, as well as my P.O. box. If you want to send me or Mr. Goose a little love letter, I keep them in here. Me and my husband have a new podcast episode that just came out. If you want to listen, that's always in the description. I love you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you, bitch. Ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. Anyway, bye.